All right, hello everyone. Happy Dance Aerobics Day. Thanks for being here. Let's go ahead and start with our warm-up by walking in place or walking in the space that you have. As we walk, just kind of tune into your body. Take this opportunity for yourself. Check in on how you're feeling and make note of any changes you might need to make today as we go through the workout together. Focusing on moving and grooving with the beat today. Our playlist today is going to be called Afterglow. It's upbeat songs about something good happening after maybe going through something hard. So, let's go ahead and pause our walking in place or walking in the space that you have, and we will take it to arm circles. Get your arms out nice and long into your T-shapes. Small circles roll forward, getting bigger as you go, working through your full range of motion. Loosening up through the arms, shoulders, chest, and upper back. And when you're ready, you can reverse direction. Start small, getting bigger as you go, working through your full range of motion. And we'll go ahead and shake those out. Let's take it to glute kicks. Go ahead and stand nice and tall. Kick your right heel back, set it down. Kick your left heel back and set it down. As you do your glute kicks, bent knee points down to elongate and stretch through the front of the thigh, and arms swing gently up and forward in opposition. Right heel kicks back, left arm swings forward, switch and switch, targeting stretching through the thighs here. Moving at your pace. Heart rate's rising a little bit, and we'll trade those glute kicks for high knees. Get your knees up nice and high. Stretching out through the hamstrings now with the high knees. The higher your knee pulls up and forward, the more of a stretch you'll feel through the backs of the legs. Trying to stand nice and tall. Moving and grooving. And shake out your high knees. We will take it to our windmill toe touches. Feet wider than shoulder width apart. Toes forward, arms into your T-shape. Opposite hand reaches towards opposite foot. And then the hand that's not reaching to the foot will reach and open wide to the ceiling. And you're hinging forward nice and far as feels good to you. Reaching as far as feels good to you. Engaging through the upper back to keep the shoulders wide, collarbone wide, chest stretched. Stretching through the backs of the legs each time we reach down, opening through the hips and inner thighs with the legs wide, twisting through the core, increasing our heart rates. And when you're ready, go ahead and shake out those windmill toe touches. We will take it to calf raises or heel raises next. Start with your feet hip width apart, toes forward, heels lift and lower. You can hold on to something for balance if you like. And we keep shifting our weight, rolling from the heels to the balls of the feet, ankle mobility, calf engagement, balance, pull your core in. And if you'd like to build on, you can add a toe lift. Heels lift lower, toes lift lower, adding extra balance challenge, more ankle mobility. And go ahead and shake it on out. And we are going to get into our sequences. Sequence number in front. So we're going to take the right foot and reach it towards your left hand. Hand reaches down by the hip. Trying to stay tall through the upper body, trying to bend down or hinge, trying to keep that, bring that to make that happen. Again, you don't have to touch, that's just direction we're moving in. And kind of opening the inner thigh towards the ceiling as you alternate right, left, right, left. Any questions about our foot taps in front of us?
Yeah, does the knee point out to the left? as you're doing this?
Right knee points right as the foot to get the foot closer to the left hand. Because if the knee comes to the left, the foot won't go as the foot's further away.
Okay, so I'm like right knee points to the right and I touch my foot with my left hand.
Yeah, so you're trying to bring the foot, the main movement is trying to get the right foot to the left hand, and to make that happen, it's easier if the knee points out.
Okay, so anywhere on the foot from the ankle down to the arch.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
No need to apologize. All right, that is foot taps. That's going to be forward in front of us because we're doing a lot of different kicks in this one. And then we're going to take forward kicks. So your arms can go by your side or on your hips, whatever you'd like. And then you're just going to do forward kicks. You can choose how big they are, what they look like. You're just going to alternate right, and left, kicking forward. Any questions about forward kicks? Then we take it to wide glute kicks. So we know what glute kicks are. We just did them. We're going to just take a wider stance. So instead of feet underneath the hips, feet a little bit wider than the hips. You choose how wide is wide as you alternate kicking your heel back to your glute. Any questions about wide glute kicks? Okay, and then we take it to our fourth move, which is a glute kick reach, or like an alternating heel touch behind. So you'll stand tall, and then you're gonna do your glute kick. You can have your feet hip width apart for this one. And then your right heel is gonna kick back towards your left glute as your left hand reaches back, reaching towards the right heel. So opposite hand, opposite foot, behind. So it's very similar to when we did it in front. We're just doing it behind us this time. Kicking opposite heel to opposite glute, reaching opposite hand to opposite heel. You can touch or you don't have to touch. The kicking movement is the most important part. Any questions about any of those moves? Okay. All right, well, we will get started with our first song called Call on Me by Starly, and we will start with our foot taps forward in 3, 2, 1. So trying to reach opposite hand to opposite foot in front of us. Standing tall as you do so.
And your knees can't rise. You feel helpless and you're looking to the sky.
Forward kicks.
Some people would say to accept defeat. Well, if this is fate, then we'll find a way.
Wide glute kick.
We'll say a little prayer. But if the answer isn't fair.
Alternating heel touch kicks. Glute kicks. Across and behind. Opposite hand reaches towards opposite foot. Foot taps forward. Forward kicks. Wide glute kicks. Glute kick reach or alternating heel touch behind. Forward foot tap. Opposite hand, opposite foot in front of us now. Forward kicks. Wide glute kick. Glute kick reach. Foot taps forward. Forward kick. Wide glute kick. and alternating heel touch behind glute kick to finish it out. Nice job. Get a drink, shake it out, and we'll go into our sequence number 2. For sequence number 2, we start with knee bend and hip punch. So stand nice and tall, hands and fists. And then I want you to take a soft bend in the knees, just bouncy bend. You're not like going into a squat or anything, just enough so that your legs are no longer locked straight. Then as you stand tall, I want you to punch to frame your hip. So right hand behind right hip, left hand in front of right hip, both punching down, framing one in front, one behind. Then you reset and you bend your knees, arms reset. And then the next time you stand up tall, you punch to frame the left hip. Right hand in front of the left hip, left hand behind the left hip. Any questions about knee bend and hip punch? Okay. The next move is reaching, and we're going to do one arm at a time. So right arm raises, right arm down by the hip, left arm down by the hip. And then you repeat up, up, down, down. Any questions about reaching? Okay. Then our third move is step, touch, and shoulder dip. So the step touch feet is the feet start apart. Right foot steps into left foot so that they are together or they touch. And then right foot steps back out. Switch sides, left foot steps into right foot, left foot steps back out. So the feet take turns stepping into each other. To add the shoulder dip into that, when your feet are together, dip one shoulder down and one shoulder up towards the ceiling so they're slanted. And then when you step back apart, you level out the shoulders, nice and square. Feet together, shoulders offset, feet apart, nice and square. Any questions about step, touch, and shoulder dip? Okay, and then we ended out with grapevine. So you're gonna travel side to side, always facing forward. So start standing tall. I'm gonna start on the left side of my space. Right foot steps to the right. Left foot crosses either in front or behind the right foot so that your legs are crossed, doesn't matter which one. Then I want you to uncross your legs. So I take my right foot and I step it further to the right, feet are together, or feet can be whatever distance you'd like, and then you add a move. So I like to do a hip bump and snap my fingers. You can do whatever works for you. So the cues are step, cross, together, bust and move. So if you don't want to cross your legs, you can do a side shuffle and remove the cross of the legs, and that's fine. Any questions about any of those? Okay. Then let's get going. Our next song is Opalite by Taylor Swift. It's new, released last week. And we have knee bend and hip punch to start us off in 3, 2, 1. Both knees bend. Stand tall as you punch to frame one hip. Repeat on the other side. Reaching up, up, down, down. Step, touch, and shoulder dip. Feet take turns stepping into each other as your shoulders offset. When you reset, so do your shoulders. Grapevine. Step, cross, together, move. Knee bend, hip punch. Both knees bend, punch to frame your hip. Reaching, up, up, down, down.
Couldn't understand it, why you felt alone. You were in it for real. She was in
Step, touch, and shoulder dip. Feet apart, and you reset. Feet together, dip one shoulder down. Grapevine. Step, cross together, move. Knee bend and hip punch. Bend the knees. Punch to frame the hip as you stand tall. Reaching. Step touch and shoulder dip. Feet together, shoulders offset, feet apart, shoulders level. Grapevine, step, cross together, move. Knee bend, hip punch. Reaching. Step touch and shoulder dip. Grapevine. Finish it out. All right, nice job, everybody. Let's keep going. I'm gonna get a drink and we'll go on to sequence number 3. All right, sequence number 3, we have a diagonal and a side toe tap, and we're gonna do it twice before we switch sides. So right toes tap in front of the left foot. That's your diagonal. And then they tap out to the right, and then they do it again. In front of the left foot, out to the right, reset, switch sides. Left foot in front of the right, out to the left, in front of the right, out to the left, reset. Any questions about our diagonal inside toe tap? All right, then we have vertical punches. Punch right fist to the ceiling, bring it down. Punch left fist to the ceiling, bring it down. If you want to add a little snap by the hip when you bring it down, or a snap up in the air as you punch up, feel free to add your flair to that. Any questions about vertical punches? Okay. Third move is out, out, in, in. Right foot steps wide, left foot steps wide, right foot steps in, left foot steps in. Out, out, in, in. Any questions about that one? We finish it out with walking. Add your own flair, walk in place, walk in the space you have. Do a strut, do what you please. Any questions about sequence 3 before we hit it? Okay, our next song is Nobody's Son by Sabrina Carpenter, and diagonal inside toe tap is what we start with in 3, 2, 1. In front of the hip, outside the hip, or in front of the foot, outside the hip twice. Diagonal side, reset.
I hope you're great. I think it's time we took a break. So
Vertical punches.
Emotionally, that's what he said to me.
Out, out, in, in.
Go again, crying in bed with a familiar feeling. All my friends in love, and I'm the one they call for a third.
Walk it out.
They should have guessed he's like the rest, so fine and so deceiving. There's nobody's son, not anyone left for me to.
Diagonal inside toe tap. Across, out, switch. Vertical punches.
No, yeah, I'm good. Just thought that
out, in.
No, siree. He discovered self-control.
Walk it out.
Here we go again, crying in bed. What a familiar feeling. All my friends are loving. I'm the one they call for us.
Diagonal inside toe tap.
They should have guessed he's like the rest. So fine and so deceiving. There's nobody's son, not anyone left for me to.
Vertical punches. Out, out, in.
That boy is corrupt. Could you raise him to love? He made
Walk it out.
shirt me up. And yes, I'm talking about your baby. That boy is corrupt. Get PTSD on the daily. He shook me up.
Diagonal inside toe tap.
Your baby. Here we go again, crying in bed. What a familiar feeling. All my friends are lying. I'm the one they call for a third wheel.
Vertical punches.
Should've guessed he's like the rest. So fine and so deceiving. There's nobody's son, not anyone left for me
Out,
to
out, in.
believe in.
Nice job, everybody. Get a drink, shake it out. That is our 3 sequences, so take it back to the top. I'm gonna get a sip myself. Sequence 1, we're back to our kicking series. So we have those foot taps in front of us. Opposite hand reaches towards opposite foot, or I guess I should say the foot tries to reach towards the hand. And then we have forward kicks, any style you like. Then we have wide glute kicks. And then we have that glute kick reach or alternating heel touch behind us. Trying to kick your heel to your opposite glute. Maybe reach that hand back. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. Any questions about sequence number 1? All right. Our next song is called Bar None by Jordan Davis. And we have foot taps in 3, 2, 1. Forward. Right foot towards the left hand. Left foot towards right hand. Knee bends out to the side to help make it happen.
Even wearing short tires leaving me in the dust. If you weren't the kind that you only find once,
Forward kicks.
then the burn of this bourbon wouldn't be hurting so bad. Yeah, you were for certain the best thing I ever had.
Wide glute
Bar
kicks.
none. Now I'm getting goner than your long gone boots. Nothing I'm working on works on you. I've been breaking every bottle open, doing what a banged up broken heart.
Glute kick reach, alternating heel touch behind.
3 or 4 more, baby, if I'm moving on that scoreboard, say you and your memory won. Me and this bar none.
Foot taps forward. Opposite hand, opposite foot now in front of us. Forward kicks.
Yeah, me and them bottles up on that shelf. Never had a problem getting over anyone else.
Wide glute kicks.
I ever had right now, no doubt, hands down, bar none. Now I'm getting goner than your long gone boots. Nothing I'm working on works on you. I've been breaking every bottle open, doing what a banged up broken
Alternating heel touch behind. Kick behind, glute kicks.
baby, if I'm moving on that scoreboard, say you and your memory won. Me and this
Foot taps in front.
me and this bar none.
Forward kicks.
Putting 90 to the test. Damn, I still don't miss you less. Bet tomorrow's hangover is gonna be the worst one yet.
Wide glute kicks.
Now I'm getting goner than your long gone boots. Nothing I'm working on works on you. I've been breaking every bottle open, doing what a banged up, a broken heart does.
Glute kick reach, alternating heel touch behind.
Baby, if I'm moving on that scoreboard, say you and your memory won. Me and this bar none.
Foot taps forward.
Me and this bar none. Me and this
Forward kick.
bar none.
Finish it out. Nice job, everybody. Get a drink, shake it out. We'll go to sequence number 2. I'll get a drink. Sequence 2, we start with knee bend and hip punch. Soft bend in the knees, punch to frame the hips as you stand tall. Switch hips. And then reaching, right up, right down, left down. Step touch and shoulder dip. So when your feet are together, you dip one shoulder down. When feet are apart, you level the shoulders out. And then grapevine, step, cross, together, bust, a move. Any questions about any of those? Okay, let's get on to our next song, which is 6 Months Later by Megan Maroney. And we knee bend hip punch in 3, 2, 1. Both knees bend, punch to frame the hip. Reaching, up, up, down, down.
November circa 2019. Put a hole in my heart, watched it bleed. You said that we were better off.
Step touch and shoulder dip.
At 6 feet deep, I was 5. Pretty sure they called a hearse outside. Okay, that's dramatic, but I survived. Then I survived.
Grapevine, step, cross together, bust a move.
I'm a couple drinks in, thinking it's my bad that I let you walk away and let you go.
Knee bend, hip punch. Both knees bend, punch to frame the head.
Guess when you couldn't care more, I couldn't care less. You're a little too late to the party, heartbreaker. What doesn't kill you cause you
Reaching, up, up, down, down.
Oh, how the turns have tabled. All of a sudden now you're willing and able. Little therapy, now you're so stable. Okay, well,
Step touch and shoulder dip.
tonight you're hey man, I think I want you back. I'm a couple drinks in, thinking it's my bad that I let you walk away and let you go.
Grapevine, step, cross together, bust a move.
Time, I guess, when you couldn't care more, I couldn't care less. You're a little too late to the party, heartbreaker. What doesn't kill you cause you 6 months later.
Knee bend, hip punch.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger and blonder and hotter. Makes you wonder what you even saw.
Reaching, up, up, down, down.
What doesn't kill you always calls.
Step touch and shoulder dip.
I think I want you back. I'm a couple drinks in, thinking it's my bad that I let you walk away and let you go.
Grapevine, step, cross together, bust a move.
Guess when you couldn't care more, I couldn't care less. You're a little too late to the party, heartbreaker. What doesn't kill you cause you 6 months later.
Knee bend, hip punch. And finish it out. All right, go ahead and shake it on out, everybody. Get a drink, and let's keep rocking on through. We go back to our sequence number 3 with diagonal inside toe tap. So across, outside. Repeat on the other side. Vertical punches, punches up to the ceiling, out, out, in with the feet, followed by walking it out with your own flavor. Any questions about any of those?
Yeah, can you describe that first one?
Yeah, diagonal inside toe tap. So it's the right toe taps in front of the left foot, and then outside the right hip. You do it twice, and then you switch sides.
Thanks.
Of course. All right, let's keep going. Let's hit it. Our next song is Bejeweled by Taylor Swift, and we have diagonal inside toe tap to start us off in 3, 2, 1. Right foot. Across, outside, across, outside, switch.
Didn't notice you walking all over my peace of mind. And the shoes I gave you as a present.
Vertical punches.
Works when you're in their top 5. And by the way, I'm going out tonight.
Out, out, in.
Believe I'm still bejeweled when I walk in the room. I can still make the whole place shimmer. And when I meet the band, they ask, do you have a man? I can still say I don't remember.
Walk it out.
Familiarity breeds contempt. Don't put me in the basement when I want the penthouse of your heart. Diamonds in my eyes. I polish up real.
Diagonal inside toe tap.
Nice.
Do it twice on each side. Vertical punches.
Baby boy, I think I've been too good of a girl. Too good of a girl. Did all the extra credit, then got graded on a curve. I think it's time to teach some lessons.
Out,
But you know
out,
what?
in.
I can reclaim the land. And I miss you, but I miss sparkling.
Walking out.
Best believe I'm still bejeweled when I walk in the room. I can still make the whole place shimmer. And when I meet the band, they ask, do you have a man? I can still say I don't remember.
Diagonal inside toe tap.
It breeds contempt, so put me in the basement when I want the penthouse of your heart. Diamonds in my eyes. I polish up real.
Vertical punches.
Nice.
Out, out, in.
On my face, sadness became my whole sky. But some guy said my aura's moonstone just 'cause he was high.
Walk it out.
And we're dancing all night, and you can try to change my mind, but you might have to wait in line. What's a girl gonna do? A diamond's got
Diagonal inside toe tap.
Best believe I'm still bejeweled when I walk in the room. I can still make the whole place shimmer. And when I meet the band, they ask, do you have a man? I can still say I don't.
Vertical punches.
Familiarity breeds contempt, so put me in the basement when I want the penthouse of your heart. Diamonds in my eyes.
Out, out, in.
Polish up real nice all night, and you can try to change my mind, but you might have to wait in line. What's a girl gonna do? What's a girl gonna do? I polish up nice. Best believe
Walk it out.
when I walk in the room, I can still make the whole place shimmer.
Finish it out. Nice job, everybody. Let's keep going. We're going to take it back to the top. I'm going to get a drink really quickly here. And we're back to sequence 1, our kicking sequence. So we have foot taps in front of us, opposite hand to opposite foot, forward kicks. Then we have backward kicks, our wide glute kicks. And then we do those foot taps behind us. So the alternating heel touch behind or glute kick reach, whatever resonates with you more. Any questions about sequence number 1? All right. Our next song is called The Mat, and we get started with foot taps in 3, 2, 1. So bring your opposite foot up towards your hand. It can touch or not. Forward kicks. Wide glute kicks. Glute kick reach, alternating heel touch behind. Do those foot taps behind you. Foot taps in front. Forward kicks. Wide glute kicks, backward kicks. Foot taps behind, glute kick reach, alternating heel touch. Foot taps forward and front. Forward kick. Wide glute kick. Alternating heel touch behind or foot taps behind. Foot taps in front. Forward kick. Wide glute kick. Foot touches behind, alternating heel touch behind. Foot touches in front. Forward kicks to finish it out. Whew, nice job. Breaking a sweat. All right, let's go to our next one. Sequence, just dropped my water bottle. Sequence number 2. We have knee bend and hip punch, both knees bend, punch to frame the hip, switch hips, reaching up, up, down, down, step touch and shoulder dip, and grapevine, step cross together, snap or bust a move. Any questions about any of those before we keep going? Next song is Mystical Magical by Benson Boone, and we have knee bend and hip punch in 3, 2, 1. Both knees bend, punch to frame the hip.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, like you do.
Reaching up, up, down, down.
Kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda
Step
like
touch and
it
shoulder dip.
anyways.
Feet together, dip one shoulder down and one up.
Take a million days.
Feet apart, reset.
Come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company.
Grapevine. Step, cross together, bust a move.
My love's gonna feel like nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies. 'Cause it feels
Knee bend, hip punch.
magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know.
Reaching up, up, down, down.
Yeah, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you gave me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out.
Step touch and shoulder dip.
'Cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh, baby.
Grapevine. Step, cross together, bust a move.
My love's gonna feel like nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies. 'Cause it feels
Knee bend, hip punch.
magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know.
Reaching. Step touch, shoulder dip. Grapevine.
Magical, baby, it's mystical, magical.
Finish it out. Nice job. Shake it out. I had that song stuck in my head for 2 days and I couldn't remember the title of it. So figured it out, put it in here. All right, let's go to sequence number 3. We have diagonal inside toe tap, right toes in front of left foot, outside to the right, left foot outside to the right, switch sides, vertical punches, out, out, in, followed by walking. Any questions about any of those? Okay. Our next song is called Next to Me by, I might be butchering this name, Emily Sandy or Sanday. And we have diagonal inside toe taps to start us off in 3, 2, 1. Right foot in front of left, out to the right, repeat, switch sides.
You won't find I'm drinking on the table. Rolling dice or staying out till 3.
Vertical punches.
You won't ever find him being unfaithful. You will find him, you'll find him next to me.
Out, out, in.
Find him trying to chase the devil. For money, fame, for power, out of greed. You won't ever find him where the rest go. You will find him, you'll find him next
Walk
to me.
it out.
Next to me. Next to me. Next to
Diagonal inside toe tap.
you will find him, you'll find him next to me.
Vertical punches.
When the money's spent and all my friends have vanished, and I can't seem to find no help or love for free.
Out, out, in.
There's no need for me to panic, 'cause I'll find him next to me.
Walk it out.
When the skies are gray and all the doors are closing, and the rising pressure makes it hard to breathe. When all I need is a hand to stop the tears from falling, I will find him, I'll find him.
Diagonal and side toe tap. Across, out, switch.
Next to me. Next to me. I will find him, I'll find him next to me.
Vertical punches.
When the end has come and buildings falling down fast, when we spoiled the land and dried up all the sea,
Out, in.
everyone has lost their heads around us. You will find him, you'll find him next to me.
Walk it out.
Next to me. Next to me. Next to me.
Diagonal inside toe tap.
Find him, you'll find him next to me. Next to me. Next to me. Next to me.
Vertical punches to finish it out.
You'll find him next to me.
Nice job. Shake it out. Wow, you guys, we've been absolutely cruising through today. Let's keep going. Back to sequence number 1. We have foot taps, our kicking sequence in front, forward kicks, and then we have backward kicks or wide glute kicks, and then foot taps behind or alternating heel touch. Any questions about any of those? Our next song is Die Young by Kesha, and we have foot taps in 3, 2, 1. Alternating those feet.
I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drums. Oh, I'm
Forward
sure
kicks.
that you came here with someone. So while you're here in my arms, let's make the most of the night.
Wide glute kicks.
Die young,
Alternating heel touch behind. Off the hand to opposite heel, glute kicking across. Foot taps in front. Forward kicks. Wide glute kicks. Glute kick reach, alternating heel touch behind. Foot taps forward. Forward kick. Wide glute kick. Alternating heel touch. Foot taps forward. Forward kick. Wide glute kick. Alternating heel touch behind. Foot tap forward. Forward kick. Wide glute kick. Alternating heel touch behind. Foot taps in front. Forward kick. Finish it out. All right, nice job, everybody. Take a deep breath. I'm gonna get a drink. Feel free to get a drink as well. All right, we absolutely cruised through that. 10 songs done and dusted. As we cool down, feel free to follow along with me or do what feels best in your body. I'm gonna start with a couple big inhales to get the heart rate down. So inhale, arm sweep out to the side, up over the head. Exhale, let the arms float back down to the sides. Another one. And when you're where you'd like to be, feel free to join me in tabletop position on the ground. Oh, my whole body is sore getting down there. Okay, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, back flat, head in line with your spine. Start with an inhale. On your exhale, we take it to cat. Arch your spine to the sky, push your palms down towards the ceiling, tuck your chin, or down to the floor, tuck your chin to your chest. When you need to inhale, we take it to cow, we dip the belly low, roll the shoulders down and back, open through the collarbone, nose forward. Go through with your breath. Exhaling for cat, spine up. Inhaling for cow, belly low. Adding wiggles and shifting your weight as you do, as feels good. And when you're ready, go ahead and curl your toes under, come back to your flat back, and send your hips to the sky. So now the balls of your feet and your hands are on the ground. Hips are up, arms and legs straight, pike position, upside down V shape. Push your heels towards the ground. Pull your chest towards your knees. Get a deeper stretch through the backs of the legs and the spine. And when you're ready, come on back down to your knees. Roll into your back. From your back, Go ahead and hug your right knee to your chest, and your left foot can either plant flat on the floor or it can extend long on the ground. Start to open up that stretch through the back of the leg, maybe low back. And on your next exhale, if it feels good, you can invite that right knee to open slightly to the right, outside the rib cage or outside the frame of the hip, just an inch or so, to feel the stretch through the inner thigh, outer hip. And we take it to our twist. So the left hand to the outside of the right knee, guide the right knee up and over towards the left side of the body, peeling the right hip off the ground, right arm long to a T, nose points right. Glute stretch, spine twist, shoulder and chest opener. And on your next exhale, we'll come back through center. Give yourself a little hug, knees to chest to reset, and we're gonna switch sides. So keep your left knee into your chest, and then your right foot goes flat down to the floor or extends long on the ground as you hug that left knee into your chest. Starting to feel an opening through the left glute, maybe low back. And on your next exhale, if it feels good, you can guide that left knee outside the frame of the ribs just slightly to feel a stretch opening through the inner thigh, outer hip. And we can take it to our twist. Right hand outside of left knee, guide the left knee up and over towards the right side of the body, left hip peels off the ground. Left arm goes long to a T shape outside the left shoulder, nose points left, glute stretch, spine twist, shoulder and chest opener. And unwind, bring your knees to your chest, give yourself a little rock side to side. And when you're ready, sit on up. Forward fold time. Extend your legs long in front of you, arms by your side. Inhale, arms out to the side and up over the head. Exhale, hinge forward, reach for the toe. Folding yourself in half, stretching out through the entire back side of the body from heels to tailbone, tailbone all the way through the crown of the head. Relax the shoulders. Let the back be a part of the stretch. And when you're ready, you can release that and come into your butterfly. From your butterfly, you can bring the bottoms of your feet together to touch in front of the hips, which means that your knees bend out to each side as far as feels good to you. To adjust the stretch, feet closer to you is more intense, further away from you is more relief. Knees wider is more intense, knees further up towards the ceiling is less intense. Hinging forward from the waist is more intense, sitting tall is less intense. Inner thighs and hips. And when you're ready, you can release that, and we'll come to our tabletop once more to get into our child's pose rest position. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Let your knees walk out a little bit wider than the frame of the hips, and the big toes come together to touch behind you. Sink your bottom back towards your heels. Walk your hands forward, bringing your chest and forehead towards the ground or to the ground, whatever your range is, whatever you're feeling today. Actively pull the tailbone down and back as you reach the fingertips energetically forward. Feel that entire stretch through the torso, back of the rib cage, triceps, inner thighs, hips. When you're ready, you can slowly walk your hands back up to come to a seated position. And thank you for joining our dance aerobics session. That wraps us up. I'm going to stop our